Hey, welcome to Real Men Craft 2, everybody. Today it's Monday, June 9th. I'm Richard. And hopefully you guys all, a lot of people don't watch the Tony Awards, but did you watch the Tony Awards last night? Plus, I gotta talk to you all about this necklace. Come back after the intro. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So, speaking of welcome back and coming back, hang on, I gotta take a really quick sip of water. I've got some, today's gonna be a quick video. I just wanna give you guys some points to ponder. And with last night being the Tonys, the Tony Awards aren't normally known for things like movies. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing my, I'll get you my pretty Wicked Witch of the West shirt on. And we can't think of the Tony Awards and not think, well, some of us can't think Wicked, both green and pink. Glinda was pink, played by Billy Burke, and Evil, the Wicked Witch of the West, was green, played so perfectly by Margaret Hamilton. But I do like Broadway. However, I like movies more. So speaking of movies, I'm gonna shout out some new subscribers. So in no particular order, let's welcome Armand Meyer, Christy Woolard, Angelica Country One, Linda Jeffries, Linda Scander, Merle Stanley, Lori Tips, Marty and Drills. I like that. And Samantha and Mikey. So yeah, as I was saying. So if you guys didn't see the thumbnail, I'll pop it up right here again. Yeah, isn't that atrocious sight in that birdcage? Yeah. So, as you saw, canvas, earrings, both checked off or with an X in it, and then the necklace has a question mark. So, the person that I drew, their name that I drew for the Mermaid Mirror necklace was Bonnie Darks. She emailed me with a very rude and sarcastic email saying, I didn't want the necklace, I wanted the canvas. And then she wrote her name. So sorry, this drawing wasn't pick and choose who got what piece. So maybe, well, I'm sure I'll probably do another drawing. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just give this to somebody who's well deserving of it. And speaking of that, I wanted to, so with the Tonys versus movies, I love movie quotes. And yeah, if you saw on my thumbnail, it says how do you get rid of a river rats? I'll tell you the best way how to do it. I did it this weekend, and that quote, good riddance to bad rubbish, as I always say. That was said by Divine in one of the many John Waters trashy films of the 70s that he was in. Sadly, he's no longer with us. He was really quite the funny actor. But yeah, good riddance to bad rubbish. But here's a great way to get rid of a big fat river rat. And especially, you know, we live half a block from the river. Yes, I'm saying this as I laugh. But a good way to catch a river rat, bait them. Bait that trap. And when they take the bait, hey. But one of my favorite quotes from movies, and I gotta put my glasses on for this one. I'm sure you guys have a lot of you, almost all of you have seen this movie. One of the greatest scenes at the end of the movie is when the girls come forward and do a quote or a feeling, and this was one of my favorite from the movie. Calling somebody else fat won't make you skinnier. Calling someone stupid doesn't make you any smarter. That was said by Katie Heron, perfectly and phenomenally played by Lindsay Lohan in the movie Mean Girls. And then another great one that I always love, and I remember this from the time I was a kid. This was said famously by Billy Burke in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy gets approached by the Wicked Witch of the West when she, you know, is in the land of Oz and before she starts following the famous Yellow Brick Road. Rubbish! You have no power here. Now, be gone before someone drops a house on you, too. Yeah, perfectly said. Perfectly said by Billy Burke. Beautiful woman. She was a beautiful actress. And then another saying that I'll never forget. I remember when I was a little kid, and I remember my grandmother told me this the first time. She said, Richie, just always remember, people that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And yeah, I feel that same way too about, yeah, speaking of getting rid of the river rat this weekend, I got rid of some bad rubbish too. You know what? It's not a good trait to have in your system. I'm always positive on here. I don't like negative, mean people in my life, and I control who is in my life, who I associate with, who I call friends. But it's not a good trait to call someone fat or ugly or, you know, trashy or, you know, oh, they're just a mess with mental illness. If when you get up and then you look at the mirror in the morning, you see that ugly person in the mirror. Wow, you know, just think about that before you do it. So before I get into the drawing and stuff about this necklace, the canvas did go out, and as well as the earrings went out. So the canvas, Maria DeLellis, it's on its way to you in the beautiful Sandbell Island in Florida. And Donald Liston, those Nefertiti Nights earrings are on your way to Indiana. Yeah, they both went out today. So another really good great quote that I use quite a lot with a lot of my friends. And I was talking to a girlfriend just yesterday who has been my friend since I was in elementary school. In fact, we were dear friends in high school, and it just her and I just went back and forth. And she said, you know, Richie, that's kind of funny. She said, no one said this better than Blanche Devereaux on the Golden Girls. If it wasn't for some gay man, some of us girls wouldn't have anyone to dance with. Think about that. Yeah, I know a couple people that that they'd fall in that trap perfectly. So yeah, so everybody have a good week. If you guys did watch the Tonys last night, if you didn't, if you haven't recorded and taped and you still haven't watched it, you might want to skip forward a little bit, but I was so happy for the cast of Maybe Happy Ever. Yeah, they stole 6 Tonys. Death Becomes Her didn't win any. Megan Hilty, you know, I think some of her best work she ever did was Smash on television, and yeah, she stars as I think she plays the Meryl Streep role, and then Michelle Williams plays the Goldie Hawn role. I think, or maybe I might be reversed. No, Megan Hilty, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I have seen a lot of the numbers. But yeah, they and Nicole Scherzinger, she took Best Female Lead in a Musical with the revival of Sunset Boulevard. So yeah, so hey, the Mermaid Mirror necklace is going back up. And like I tell you all the time, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below. Hit that, ring that bell. Throw me a thumbs up. But, you know, I tell people all the time, and meeting Amber last week, you know, really, you know, don't be mean. Don't be terrible. And, you know, it's funny. I was talking to this girlfriend and she said, you know, Richie, she said, those people that think they're bougie and, you know, bougie this and bougie that, those overcompensating people that, you know, think they live a lot higher than their means. And yeah, yeah. So, hey, just remember, you always have the big broom, yeah, to get rid of good riddance to bad rubbish. You don't need it in your life. It's not worth it. So take care, everybody. Don't forget to stay bright, stay blingy, stay creative. Keep sending me pictures of, oh, that's another thing I didn't share. I have 3 pictures of people that have sent me diamond paintings that they finished. I didn't put them in today's video. I promise I'll put them in the next one. But congratulations to Kelly Seiberling and her fiance Jay. I think they picked up their wedding rings this week. And Tammy Ellis, I know you and April and David and Maddie and her girlfriend and your daughters, I know you guys are all back home from the beach. Sorry, it's always, you know, it's always a tap to leave and go back home. Yeah. So you guys take care of yourselves. I'm Richard with Real Men Craft 2. And speaking of wicked witches and stuff, I've got a new book review that I'm getting ready to do over on my other channel, Nightmares Anyone. So those of you that are readers, look for that, because this book and a movie, whew, scared the hell out of me in a good way. Take care, everybody. I'm Richard. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.